All of the windshield, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I say? That didn't sound for shit, did it? And here, under the hood, we've stored something that'll really come in handy if it doesn't fall out and break my leg. Ah! What we're doing is we're building a fucking industrial film, trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. We suppose we open... Gotta do it again, right now. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, fuck. Shit. Tony, do me a favor, will you please? Will you? Will you do me a kindness?
Leave.
Yeah.
I think I want to be walking in and out if you're gonna fuck up and I gotta come back.
I don't make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door. No more. Listen, I've got to give a clue here now. I don't want any more bullshit anytime during the day from anyone. That includes me. It's going to be very hot. It's going to be very uncomfortable for everybody. Want anybody yelling? We get anybody yelling around here anymore today, and then the shit is going to hit the fan. And they fit the diverse needs of a very big fern, and they fit the needs of a very diverse buyer segment. Why can't I remember? I wrote this stuff. Why can't I remember it? Why don't I say it fucking right? What does the goddamn line say, Tony? What is the goddamn line? I don't give a shit what the line is. I fucked up the word rear. I can't even read the fucking BO straight. What the fuck was that? We got flies all over the fucking place. Son of a bitch. Get out of here, you fucking flies. There's a fly over the headlight, Tony. We got flies coming for us. Fuck. Fuck out of here, you flies. We got 3 flies, 5 flies. And if you will, make sure, if you will, we don't have that fly on the left side, on the passenger side, because we don't have that in frame, but make sure we don't have any flies here. And we don't have any flies. Here we go. Get out of here, you goddamn jackass. I gotta read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning. God, I can't fucking make my mind work. Tony, give me a towel for just a minute, please. That... I'm blinded by that fucking hot light. Goddamn son of a bitch! What do you mean, I'm gonna fall off the fucking thing? Fuck. Just keep running. Bullshit. I'm gonna slate this fucker. All right, I haven't got time to mark this motherfucker. Here we go again. We can't hear anybody. Nobody can talk to anybody.
Still speeding.
Well, turn the fucking thing off, you dumbass. Man, I'd like to kick your fucking head in. Meet innovation. Money. Fuck. Not even funny anymore. Son of a bitch! Jesus Christ. Fuck! Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Shit. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Fuck off! What the hell's the line? Shit! What the fuck is it? Can't remember the goddamn line. The accoutrement that you will need. Accoutrement? What is that shit? I don't know, shit. It's just all gone. I get so goddamn diuretic when I sit here, and my mouth just never stops. For 1989, each individual storage compartment has this controlled light that you can put up your fern if you want to. How's that?
What shot is it?
Oh, shit. What did I do? Did I walk through it?
It's going to be very helpful in keeping you from falling down, you big dumb son of a bitch.
You're disturbing what's left of my brain.
Yeah, but my mind is such shit.
To say nothing of the flies in my head. Got a fly in my mouth and every fucking other thing happens. If I knew what the rest of the line was, then I would be in good shape. It's amazing how I just babble. Uh-oh. I guess my mind is going again.
My body is dismembered from my mind completely, which is pretty...
There's no words there. There's no words on it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I've never seen that. Fucking thing sucks. There's no words there. Okay. Ready? Take it away. Go, go. Yeah. Go, go. Yeah. Go, go. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Go, go. What does that mean? To play us out? Fuck it. Fuck it. To end the show? Yeah.
Why, hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You gotta close that door, babe. Starting off with a bang. But all right, everybody, welcome. Dark Horse Live, episode 164. Happy to be back after some time off. We have lots to catch up on this week. So we've got ourselves Dipshit of the day. Can you close the curtain, please? Thank you. Okay, thank you. We got ourselves Dipshit of the day this week. We got Strain of the week. We got some free shit. We got What in the Actual Fuck. We got an update on Cazar. It was my birthday to talk about, and it's moving day. So all kinds of shit to talk about. But I think we're going to start this week with Strain of the Week. Dark Horse Strain of the Week. No more T.A. Caesar Strain of the Week. Just Dark Horse Strain of the Week now. And I'm starting it off with a banger. A banger. So this is Rainbow Belts. Shout out to Archive Seeds. Rainbow Belts 2.0 is my preferred favorite cut. The cut that we run actually comes directly from Archive. And it's a stupid fire cut. What I would like to say about Rainbow Belts is that it's a more forgiving version of Skittles. I'll be straight up, it is not as good as Skittles. Skittles is still the fucking king. I love Skittles. I would rather smoke Skittles all day over this. But this clones relatively easily. Like this thing spits out clones in 10 days if you do it right. Maybe even sooner, whereas Skittles will just be a little bitch the entire fucking time. So you gotta take triple the cuts for Skittles to get a third of what you want. Whereas this one, you can like mass produce cuts. This yields really well, grows really nice. Like I said, you can get pounds out of this, whereas Skittles, you're just gonna have like, I don't know, head stash shit. So this is a more commercially viable option for a Skittles type strain or pheno. But yeah, this cultivar is stupid fire. Shout out to Archive Seeds. If you don't know about Rainbow Belts, look for a cut. Look for seeds. I'm not sure if he has them anymore or if you can find them. They're old stock. But we also have, I'm sure we have a cut. I think our cut's for sale. We sell our cut?
We sell our cut.
So yeah, we sell our cut. We have a, give a treat show, or get with J-Lo, get a treat. But yeah, we have a 2.0 cut. But anyway, this isn't a fantastic cut. I wanted to highlight this cut because it is so fucking good. All right? If you don't know about Skittles, you're like living in the Stone Age. If you don't know about fucking Rainbow Belts, then you're just behind the times, all right? So get with the times. That's the times. Get with the times, okay? Hit up some Rainbow Belts. Quickly became one of my like top 10 strains for sure. I think it's in my like, probably even top 5 right now of things I've been smoking the past year or so. This one was one that I really liked, and I think we pulled like 2 or 3 pound batch of this out of like one of the corners of the room, and I didn't even sell any of it. I think I smoked every bit of it. So yeah, if I'm doing that, that tells you that like there's a secret about the weed business. The very best weed doesn't go out to the consumers. It gets smoked, at least in my business. I smoke all the best shit. I still give you guys good shit, but I smoke the best of the best of the best. That's the benefit of having a huge ass warehouse and cherry picking the best plants and being like, I'm smoking that one. That's like that's what the whole dream is about, right? But anyway, let's move it along. My Stream Deck completely shit the bed. Doesn't work at all. I got nothing on the Stream Deck, so I got to manually switch screens this week. So hang with me through the janky ass shit production of Dark Horse Live that you've come to know and love. All right, so let's go to What in the Actual Fuck. This one's an interesting one.
What the actual fuck did you just say to me right now?
So this one I just wanted to talk about because something weird is happening in New Mexico. And if you don't know, they've been taking the pot, man. The feds are seizing the pot. Legal pot specifically. So if you're familiar with the industry, we have these things called manifests. That's how we transport our pot with this piece of paper. So if we get pulled over, they can't charge us with a crime or anything. And you can carry pounds of pot, thousands of carts, all kinds of shit. This is how we transport our pot. Most states have a very similar system where you get a letter that allows you to transport this product from A to B. And in New Mexico, something weird is happening where essentially the feds have been seizing cannabis, and it's the Border Patrol feds specifically, but I'll just read this for those who may be listening. The feds have made it clear that marijuana may be legal in New Mexico, but it won't stop federal seizures, fines, or arrests at checkpoints in the state. It has officials trying to figure out what to do next. According to New Mexico Cannabis Chamber of Commerce, they've seen federal agents stop 12 licensed New Mexico cannabis businesses and seize more than $300,000 worth of product. The director of state's Cannabis Control Division says they don't have any reports of this happening at other border states such as Arizona and California. He says if licensed cannabis companies are having their products seized to contact the CCD, which is the Cannabis Control Division in New Mexico. And their quote is, federal law does not supersede state law, unfortunately, or does supersede state law, unfortunately. As regulators, we don't have much authority over this. Again, we are just trying to collect enough data to make sure we get accurate facts to take to the governor and her team to make the best decision possible, said Director Todd Stevens of the Cannabis Control Division. So this is a fucked up one. This is a true, actually, what in the actual fuck is going on here? So only in New Mexico and only at like border, not even border checkpoints. Sounds like they're setting up checkpoints all over the state. And if you roll through a checkpoint, a federal checkpoint, they're just seizing the cannabis, which we all know feds and cannabis is not seen eye to eye forever. And it's always been a weird thing. But in bordering states like California, Arizona, things like that, the feds are not seizing cannabis. So what is up with that? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Just let me know in the comments. This is a strange one. I don't know why they're doing it. It seems like, why is one rogue division of the feds seizing a bunch of cannabis in New Mexico? And it's, 12 different stops. But it sounds like to me what you're not seeing in there, and I'm guessing, this is purely a guess, but I don't think they're pulling them over as much as they are setting up some sort of checkpoint that they're making people go through, probably for immigration, some sort of control. But as they roll through with their manifested product, bam, it's gone. That's $300,000 off the market, 12 different seizures. So interesting thing. This is unconfirmed or unrelated, but I'd also heard in Denver over the weekend that the feds were in town over the weekend in Denver trying to buy pot at medical dispensaries only with a fake med card or underage ID. So they were kind of doing the ID or a fake card like check, but it was the feds that were doing it, which is very rare, like very rare. So I don't know. That's an unconfirmed report. I heard rumors of it. But I think it's strange that the feds are taking an interest in legal cannabis in New Mexico particularly, and why all the other bordering states or all states that are aligned next to the U.S.-Mexico border that have Border Patrol agents aren't acting in unison, taking pot whenever they get the chance. So I'm sure that anybody who gets pulled over on a general traffic stop is getting their pot seized, ticket, all the rigmarole from the federal people. This is sort of like when I got in trouble at the federal park in Puerto Rico when we got pulled over, or the guy gave us tickets for weed, like paraphernalia and weed for joints and shit, for being in a federal park in Puerto Rico, and he was a park ranger, and he's a federal officer, so he doesn't give a fuck about dispensaries, legalness, all the rest of that. So when dealing with federal people, it's a completely different story. But again, no clear indication as to why this is happening. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking, all right? Because I don't know what the fuck to make of that one. I don't know what to think about that one. But, yeah, that's happening. All right. It's been a long time since I smoked a joint on stream. Usually I just hit a bowl a couple of times, but I don't have dads here rolling spliffs or anything. So it's like, I don't know. I'm smoking this joint, which is much harder to talk and smoke, do a spliff, not let it go out. But hang with me. This is important to the flow of the show. If I don't get high, then it's just going to be not very Dark Horse Live like. Okay, so we got strain of the week. We got what in the actual fuck? My birthday. I don't have anything special to talk about other than it's my birthday, and I'm not going to tell you the age because I'm old now. Actually, I'll tell you, I'm 42. I turned 40 fucking 2, which is crazy to me to think about. But just like a week ago, I turned 42. It is my birthday. Normally, we do a crazy birthday sale or some 50% off 24-hour crazy thing. Normally, I go to Hawaii and relax, but this year, I just chilled and actually we snuck away. It wasn't on my birthday. On my birthday, I just went out with J-Lo to get steak. But on the weekend before, we snuck out and actually saw a Circus Soleil in Vegas, which was an interesting experience. I mean, we've seen a few before, but to fly into Vegas for less than 24 hours, see a show, and then fly the fuck out, it's a hectic little trip, but it was a good time. But yeah, I'm 42 years old. I keep getting fucking older, and life keeps getting harder. My bones keep hurting more. My aches and pains and back and gray hairs, and dude, I got it all. It's all coming. I just feel like a teenager. They say you're old as you feel. I don't know about teenager, but I feel like a spry 28-year-old. But then I have to do I don't know, mowing the yard or something, and then I'm like, holy shit, I ache and pain. Like stuff I never thought I'd have aches and pains. They're coming. But yeah, nothing really to talk about other than it's my birthday, and it was my birthday, and I'm a year fucking older now. But I was hoping that it would align with kind of the shop that we're trying to open, and it didn't align at all. It's just nothing works out like that. So that brings me to my next topic, actually. My favorite topic. So, never in the history of Dipshit of the Day have I ever given someone Dipshit of the Day 2 weeks in a row, which although this is separated by many weeks since we've been live. But believe it or not, I'm giving excise and license Dipshit of the Day again. And I'm just going to tell a brief story. If you saw the last episode, I rallied on about how stupid this fucking city is and how stupid Denver is and how they've furloughed all their employees and it's all gone to an online system and everything else. But the process that I've been going through and trying to move the grow, it's moving day, but try to move the grow to a new location and move, and start the new store and do all this shit has been absolutely clusterfuckingly the dumbest shit I've ever been a part of, seen anyone do, heard of, just the dumbest shit. And all I'm going to highlight, I could go on for an hour, but I'm just going to talk about one particular thing. So I got hung up for 57 days on a burglar alarm permit, and I'm not fucking with you. 57 days on a burglar alarm permit. First, they told me you just need one burglar alarm permit for the building. But since the building has multiple units in it, they were like, oh, actually, we want you to get an alarm permit that has a second alarm permit that has units 2, 3, and 4. And I was like, well, that's not possible because you can only get one address per unit. So, you can validate one address per alarm permit, not 3 addresses on one permit. So then we had to wait and go back and forth with the people. And then they said, hey, tell you what, why don't you just do 4 permits in total? And I said, sure, how about 4 permits? So I get them 4 permits. And then I send in the 4 permits. And they're like, hey, tell you what, we don't want 4 permits. We'd like it to go back to 1 permit with all 3 addresses on it. And I said, hey, didn't you remember the last 3 weeks when I told you we couldn't do that? And we did this back and forth. Hee-haw, yee-haw bullshit. And so we went back and forth 6 times about a burglar alarm permit. And I am so happy to tell you that I don't know what the fuck, who broke, what side broke, but I went down there screaming at excise and license once a week. And eventually, my burglar alarm permit, somebody in the deep depths of excise and license just made me a burglar alarm permit with 3 addresses on it. I don't know how the fuck they did it, who did it, how, but I'm pretty sure they just got sick and tired of me screaming at them weekly. So there you have Dipshit of the Day. For the second time in a row, Denver Excise and License Department, the city of Denver, all of it, Dipshit of the Day. Dipshit of the week. Dipshit twice, because you deserve it. I really am fired up about it, but I'm not going to go there and ruin my night. All right, what else we got to talk about? Well, shit. We could talk about moving day. It is officially moving day. Like that production value right there, green screened it up and everything for you guys. That was for you. All right, it's moving day. You see my movers here? We're moving together in our big fancy U-Haul. But honestly, we did rent a giant fucking U-Haul today and filled it in 95-degree heat, and it was fucking brutal. And it's going to take about 30 of these fucking truckloads to move everything from A to B about 4 or 5 miles up the way. But yeah, it is moving day, and officially, let's talk about the shop. Let's talk about everything new with the shop. Like I just said, took over like 75 something days to actually officially go through the whole purchase agreement and fucking acquire the shop, get all the approvals, have everyone fucking crawl up my asshole with a magnifying glass and make sure I'm the squeakiest clean fucking person of all time, which is fucking hilarious considering 6 months ago we were having people crawl up our ass because TH Snitcher Sleazer over there was fucking calling the cops on us every 20 minutes. So it was like, what a difference 6 months makes, right? But here we are 6 months later, moving day, and we got our final approvals the other day. Closing, getting the keys, pretty much Friday. But yeah, we've packed all the shit up, getting ready to slide it on over. And yeah, so much happening. Like, I don't expect that we'll be open like next week, but I did put in the description of this video for the first time ever, Dark Horse has an address, because I've never shared my address, but now our retail store. So now we have an address, and now you can come see us. So that's just weird for me to say. Not that I've never run a store before, but Dark Horse in Denver, it's been 14 years, I think, since I've had a retail location in Denver, Colorado. I'm excited to do it. I'm really pumped up about it. Some of the things that are going on in there, like I say, I want us to call it a complete remodel, but a large amount of things are going to be changed on how everything was operating there. But really, it's an upgrade in facility. And one thing I'm happy to show or express to you guys is we're going to take you along for the ride. I think this is kind of cool. I've debated if I even wanted to do this or not, because what you don't see behind the scenes is there's a lot of bad days. There's a lot of bad days, like bad days, and days that cost thousands of dollars in fucking mistakes, and just days that it's like just fucking infuriating and shit. But regardless, I'm like, let's take the people behind the scenes. Let's start the day that we get the keys. Let's show them what it looks like. Let's show them the remodel. Let's show them the build out. Let's show them what we do. Not that it's going to be a crazy build out, but we'll change some things. And yeah, we'll invite you to kind of come along this journey. I'm not sure we're going to do it forever, but maybe the first 100 days of the shop, we'll see how that goes. And you guys can take a sneak peek of everything we do. I'm debating being completely raw and real and showing you all of it, including the weekly meetings, the firings, the hirings, the fucking best customers, the shittiest customers. I'm not sure if we're going to be allowed to show customers in the shop or not. Or maybe we can interview them outside like Pawn Stars or some shit. But regardless, I'm not going to start a reality show here, but I do want to capture the first 100 days of this store in some way. So hopefully we'll figure out some editing skills and try to produce this show. I don't know that it'll be weekly, but Dark Horse Live will be pivoting a little bit from weekly interview podcast show to a live, almost vlog of us trying to fucking be successful in a dispensary in Denver, Colorado, and showing you all the nuts and bolts, all the sweat and tears, all the good moments and the bad. And yeah, and like I say, I'm sure there'll be critics. I'm sure there'll be people that actually give us advice. And speaking of advice, I wanted to ask the people, just the general people that watch this show, listen to this show, I need a couple of ideas for the shop. I want to start the shop. This is a tentative. Again, no one buy a plane ticket or anything like that, but this is I would like to do a grand opening around July 10th, 7/10. I would like to do a 7/10 opening. I can't promise that's what's going to happen, but I would like to. But this is what I'm talking about with you guys. I need to come up with an idea that is some sort of a stunt or something cool or wacky, a gimmick, something to do in the grand opening that gets us on the news. I want to be on the news in Denver. I want everyone in Denver to know that we opened a dispensary. So I need ideas to do some crazy shit. And I had like some thoughts is what if I was to do something like last person to take their hand off of a pound of pot gets free weed for like a year. So like, well, I don't know what free weed for a year means exactly. This isn't an official pitch to anybody. Don't take this for an actual contest yet. These are brainstorm ideas. But something like that where we get a lot of people, maybe not a pound, maybe in some sort of endurance thing where they last person to leave, last person to, even the idea of not smoking pot for so long. Like if someone has to keep their hand on a bag of weed, a giant bag. What if I made a fucking 20-foot bag of weed? But then everybody had to like, wouldn't probably be real weed, but everybody would have to keep their hand on the bag of weed, and you couldn't smoke weed. So like, how long could you go? You can't pee, you can't eat. I mean, I don't know. People probably come prepared, but some sort of idea where people are like, all right, dude, A, I'm coming down for this, and B, I'm going for like the gusto with it, and C, I need to get on the fucking news with it. Or I'm thinking some sort of stoner Olympics. We do it somewhere like at the park across the street or something where anyone can come down and compete, and like the winner of whatever the stoner Olympics may be gets free weed for life. Or you do as simple as like there's a bunch of seeds in a jar, so everyone comes in on opening day, gets to put their pick towards how many seeds are in the jar, and then if you get close, the closest person wins free weed for a year. But I really want to be on the news, so I'm thinking like, what if we did some sort of stunt? But again, I do not want to disrupt the public. I don't want anyone to get arrested, but somehow I need to get on the news. What if we camped out on a billboard? What if we got a plane to write some shit in the sky that was like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I'm appealing to you. Give me genius ideas so I can do something crazy at the start of this venture. And yeah, I want like the media to show up. Not because I called them, because they're like, what the fuck is going on here? You had the idea of putting a band on the roof and letting them play, but that'll probably disrupt traffic and get people arrested, and like booking a big band or something. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys got for me? What can we do that people will come down and be a part of? Not to mention, we'll obviously have something for the first 100 customers or 200 customers or something along that line. We'll have a sick gift bag or some promotion or free seeds or whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm looking for something fucking outside the box. If you got that outside the box idea, put it in the comments right now. Also, like and subscribe, which I never fucking say, but what I'm about to show you on this new venture, I think will be something worthy of watching. I'll show it to you. I'll show you what it looks like the day we move in, and I'll show you what it looks like after we fucking remodel a little bit. I went crazy. I'm a dork. I bought a 12-foot TV. I bought a video wall that's fucking 6 screens, but 55-inch LCD panel screens, 4K. It's going to be as big as the whole wall of the shop. And then I'm going to do crazy fucking videos on it of the garden canopy. And I got a whole virtual stand-up touchscreen menu for all the seeds. Somehow the store is going to be like techie all of a sudden. But yeah, we're going to have all kinds of shit in there. All kinds of products, all kinds of stuff. But more than anything, I wanted to show the build of a place. Win, lose, or draw, however it plays out. And also, like I say, anybody that's watching this, you know, potentially you'll have the opportunity to meet the staff online. And then when you ever may find yourself coming to Denver, you got to make a pit stop at Old Dark Horse because you watch the show. You see the people. You see the grower. You see J-Lo. You see my guy calling up front of the window. You see, like, a couple of bud tenders or whatever, and you can meet them. You can chill with them. You can say what's up. So I don't know. We'll show it to you. Maybe not forever. Maybe 100 days, first 100 days, maybe first 60 days. I don't know. But I do know I've been working my fucking ass off to show you guys, not necessarily to show you, to change Dark Horse's path. Because I feel like a lot of you thought that, oh, the podcast ended and we went away, or I don't know what you think. But what I assure you, you don't know, is I've been slaving away behind the scenes quietly, not really doing public anything, getting ready to do a new venture, a new chapter, something that's really cool. And I would say I'm what you call shop poor. I spent my life savings and everything I have to do this. So it is like the American dream falling out before you. I've always wanted to do this. I've been able to own shops and no grows. I've been able to own grows and no shops. I've been able to own MIPS and no grows. So I've never really been able to put a store, a grow, and a MIP in the same building, create a whole powerhouse production where we can make our own products. We can obviously produce a triple the amount of flower that we've been growing. And then we have the ability to do cool shit in the retail store. I don't know what it may be, but promotional events, parties, whatever, can come down and chill with us. We've always been a third-party brand, or I don't like a wholesale brand. We're not really a retail location. And as it goes for seeds, you know, I think that we'll probably have a whole seed bank going on in the store. That's sort of the tentative plan. But most of the releases I intend to do will probably debut in the store before they ever make it to the internet. So there's going to be a bit of a shift in how Dark Horse releases genetics, because it will probably drive it through the store first. And you might need to know somebody in Colorado to get some of these exclusive drops, because I'm probably going to do some smaller breeding projects that are only going to be limited amount of seeds and put them in the store alongside some super dope fucking bundle package or something. And I invite you guys to come check it out. And I'm not saying that we'll never be online and online seed banks and all that. We absolutely will continue to do that. But I think that it's going to all start at the store. That's where you're going to have to. That's where you're going to have to come get the limited shit. The bulk shit will be online all over the world, but the limited shit will be at the store. So I invite you guys to fucking put that address in your GPS and bookmark it now. Come see us. All right. That's moving day. I've got talked about Cazar real quick. We kind of just talked about seeds, but Cazar, we still don't have a merchant account. We went through 3 different attempted merchant accounts and got shut down on every single one of them. So right now, the Cazar is only money order through mail, cash money order through mail. I know that's not ideal for a lot of people, but we are actively working on a situation to fix that, to remedy that. It actually kind of goes hand in hand with getting the store started. So once the store started, we'll have a merchant account that I'll try to build into the online store portion. But I do apologize for everybody that's been trying to utilize Cazar and waiting for the credit card system to come back online. And it's bad news right now. It's not coming back anytime in the short term, because I have also 97 million things to do, and that one keeps slipping through the cracks. But I assure you, once we get going, we're going to try to get a merchant account for the store. So we'll have a merchant account for online seats also. But I just wanted everyone to know that, a lot of things slowed down. Even online people, we do get plenty of orders through money orders and stuff. So some of you guys, that's like snail mail. It takes forever for me to get it. Once I get it, I assure you, you're going to get yours. But we're operating a lot slower right now than typical what we normally would. It may take you 2-3 weeks before you get your return package going out. And just in the short term, I would say once we get this shop going, up and running, we got to get this place painted, emptied, demoed, a few walls built, a few windows taken out, cinder blocks in, bunch of shit's got to go in. But I'm going to be slaving and grinding for the next probably 30 days. And then after that, the next 60 to 90 days are going to be all about the launch of the store. And then I look to release some, breeding projects. Hopefully we can show you a breeding project along the first 100 days too. So we show you the inside of when we start a small breeding project, do it in one of the smaller rooms. But boy, am I fucking excited, man. We have a sick facility. It's not like necessarily day one I show you, you're not necessarily going to be like, holy shit, sick, but it's going to be fucking sick. And it's like 12,000 square feet. So we tripled our canopy, and I can't wait to fucking fill it up. I can't wait to fill it up. And it's going to be sick. It really is going to be sick. And I can't wait to see, like I say, what J-Lo does with it, what Treat does with it, what the clone operation kind of becomes, because I know the clone's going to come raring back. We're going to have a whole clone section at the shop. We're going to sell clones. We're going to sell seeds. We're going to have flour. We're going to have all the edibles, lotions, salves, products. But I want to build these bundle boxes that are just going to be unique and sick. I want to do different shit than what everybody else does in dispensaries. And I also want to have, I just want to be the best, which is probably what everybody says, but I want to have the best fucking flower in Denver, and I think we can do it, because I don't know what's going on right now in this city, but my God, is the weed terrible everywhere. So what a great time to open a store with fire cannabis, and we'll try to be competitive on pricing, but I don't foresee us giving away 8s for fucking $10 and $5 and $7 and all this nonsense these other fucking dispensaries are doing with their hay. Like, no, we're going to have stupid fire stuff, and we'll keep it reasonable. But it ain't going to be fucking free neither. I don't know what the fuck's going on out here. That's all I kind of have for the show. If there's any questions or anything anybody wants to fire off, we haven't been on here for a minute. So fire off a couple questions if you want. I want to shout out Dutch. Like I say, we haven't done a lot of sponsors. I haven't talked to Dutch in a minute, but I do want to shout out Dutch. Shout out Dutch. He's the man. Only sponsor of the program we've had long-term. Good guy, avid grower, avid breeder, or hobbyist breeder, I should say. But super sick dude. Super sick dude, and he has a really cool YouTube channel. That's why he actually sponsors us. He's got a YouTube and a Twitch channel. Go look it up. It's called Dutch Sense. And it's all about earthquakes, readiness, preparedness, survivalness, and a little bit of conspiracy action in there. But Dutch is the man. Like the craziest thing about Dutch is I'm scared to even shout him out because apparently all the fucking alphabet people, meaning the CIA, FBI, all them fucks, like they don't like him, and I don't know why. They keep shutting his internet off and all kinds of crazy shit. Dutch is like hotter than hot, but he does nothing illegal other than save lives. So you tell me what's going on. And it's a real, true, weird conspiracy. But Dutch is the fucking man. He predicts earthquakes, large earthquakes, and with remarkable accuracy. I can't remember the number, but it was like 70 to 86% like accurate when he says there's going to be an earthquake. There is one. So I don't know. The mainstream media doesn't want you to know about Dutch. Otherwise, you should be on like CNN every week with like the earthquake update, telling people where to fucking hunker down. But more than that, he wants all of you to be safe, and he tells you things that you might not know about. Like you need to have a bug out bag, and that bag needs to have seeds in it. It needs to have bartering tools. You need some whatever, some flowers, some cigarettes, some fucking something in the new world when everything's fucked and earthquake situations happen or God only knows. Yeah, you need a bug out bag with all the good shit in it. And Dutch is the one that's going to tell you how to pack that bag, what you need in it. And I genuinely like the dude. So go follow Dutch. He's the best. Truly is the best. Dutch Sense is the man. All right. Let me see if there's any questions or anything in here before I get out of here. I know it's a little bit of a shorter show tonight, but I just wanted to catch you all up on what the hell's been going on. What about us Australians? Aussies, I will figure out a way for you to order. I know you guys have been great to me over the years, and I don't have a good solution for you. I'm not even sure if you guys can make a U.S. money order and send it. A lot of other Europeans have actually asked me that too. How the fuck can we order? So Europeans, check out puresativa.com. That's my international distributor. He's got a lot of gear, and he's absolutely a legitimate source, and he will hook you up. But Cazar, we will try to get you Aussies back lined up as soon as we can. Organize a few different people and try to break world records. There you go, VW. I don't know what kind of world records we might be able to do, but yeah, we have to break something kind of bizarre or crazy to get on the news, something big. And I don't know that we could do like the world's biggest joint or anything. Guinness probably doesn't participate in shit like that. Sesh room, bro. I wish we could have sesh room. Do something that breaks a world record. I'm with you. Stream the renovation and build out. That's kind of what I was talking about. It's a salary for 6 to 12 months. You're talking about the free weed for a year? Yeah, dude, it's a big prize. What would somebody literally want to like? What would I have to do to make you come down to compete for a free weed for a year? Do you think you could win it? And what do you think the other people will actually like? Will they be straight up competitors or people who just want to do it? Because I'm sure we'll put it on this show, but I kind of wonder like, would people actually want to participate in this, or would they just come down and be like, I'm here for 10 minutes and I'm out? But either way, I don't care. The idea is actually I want it to happen in the store or on the property or somewhere near the property. That way, people have to come to the store for the grand opening and participate in whatever the fuck we're doing. But the idea is, what viral stunt can we do to basically get like not only the Denver news, like I want to be on the USA Today. I was thinking about like I don't know, this one's a little out there, but like if we were able to like get my drone going with like a string on it that has like a giant inflatable UFO type thing on the back of it, and then a bunch of lights that like spell out like shop at Dark Horse or something, and like floated it across America somehow, and they thought it was a Chinese Russian spy balloon. Or I need big ideas, people, is the point. Big ideas, okay? Think way larger outside the box. I don't want to go to prison, and I don't want anyone to get in jail, but I need to be on the homepage of fucking CNN News. How do we do this? For a purely promotional reason, okay? Oh. Killdozer. Don't even get me started. I was thinking Killdozer while dealing with these people so much. Golden ticket drop? We haven't done a golden ticket. I'm just going to be real. If a disaster happens, I'm not going to make it. You can make it, man. Just watch Dutch. You can make it. All your banners made it to Australia. That's excellent. Oh. All right. Well, I'm not getting my fucking groundbreaking ideas right here, right now. But I believe in you. You guys will think hard on it, come back to this video, and lay down the ultimate comment that is like what we're going to do. I believe in all of you. However many of you there are out there. Okay, yeah. With that said, I think I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I know it's a little bit short and early. I know we haven't been around a whole lot, but I promise you, cooler things are on the horizon. And I'm working on the foundation right now. And nobody likes to watch the foundation get built. It's ugly. But we're going to show you, like, it's all about to start. It's all about to start. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish my joint that I've been trying to smoke for 35 minutes, 60 minutes, 45 minutes. But, yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys have a good week. Like I say, we'll be busy as fuck. I'm not sure if we'll be back exactly next Wednesday, but we will definitely be back. And the future may include some videos or more edited type drops that aren't live. So pay attention to the channel because I might just upload a few things as we go that aren't exactly live videos. So we'll continue to try to go live on Wednesdays at 7 and keep that time slot rolling. But at the same time, keep an eye on the old channel. Like and subscribe that shit, man. We are not going anywhere. We have just been busy as fuck. And, yeah, also still get some cool people to come in here and chat with me. Still got plenty of friends to come in and hang out with us. So, yeah, stay tuned. Until then, same bad time, same bad channel. See you guys next week, potentially. I got to find the video since my stream deck died. I do not know how to sign off. What's it called? Outro. That was anticlimactic. Yeah, I don't see it. It's just not. There's no way you guys get. You don't get the Stone Ninja. It's this week. It's just not gonna happen for you. Yeah, I scanned it twice. I can't find it. It's gone. It's off the computer. We have to re-upload the Stone Ninja outro song. But anyway, see you guys next week. Appreciate you guys watching. Sorry we haven't been here so much, but we're coming back with a vengeance. I promise you that. Peace.